The property.
Next is Deb Frisch.
Deb Frisch, 003 West 11th, and how inappropriate for you to chit-chat with Jim Gillette about such trivialities in public comments. If anyone took you seriously before, they couldn't take you seriously now. I want to commend Commissioner Sorensen for his interview where you compared yourself to Bobby Kennedy. I liked how you got your Dan Quayle on. And let me tell you, sir, I didn't know Bobby Kennedy, but you should be ashamed of comparing yourself to him. You have nothing in common with him. And in the event that you meet your demise the way he did, A, you wouldn't be cut down in your crime, and B, people wouldn't grieve. In a few weeks, Eugene will be overrun with hundreds of very skinny people who can run around in circles very quickly, and thousands of not-so-skinny people who like to watch them. As we approach the 2008 Olympic trials, we are reminded of the 1972 Olympics in Munich, where Steve Prefontaine choked a few years before he croaked on Hendricks Hill. And now for something completely different. When in the course of human events it becomes necessary for one people to dissolve the political bands which have connected them with another, a decent respect for humankind requires a justification for the separation. We hold these truths to be self-evident, that all humans are created equal, and that we are endowed with certain unalienable rights, including life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. When a government becomes destructive of these ends, it is the right of the people to alter or abolish it. All experience hath shewn that people tolerate insufferable evils rather than abolish the forms to which they are accustomed. But when a long train of abuses reduces us under absolute despotism, it is our right and our duty to throw off such government. The history of the present government of the United States of America is a history of repeated injuries, culminating in the establishment of an absolute tyranny over these states. King George has made judges dependent on his will alone for the tenure of their offices. He has erected a multitude of new offices and sent hither swarms of officers to harass people. He has rendered the military independent of and superior to the civil power, for imposing taxes on us without our consent, for depriving us of the benefit of trial by jury, for transporting us beyond seas to die for pretended offenses. He has plundered our seas, ravaged our coasts, and destroyed the lives of our people. Therefore, we, the people of the states of Oregon, Washington, New York, Mexico, and Jersey, do solemnly declare that these formerly United States are and ought to be free and independent states. We are absolved from all allegiance to Uncle Sam, and all political connection between us and the allegedly United States of America is and ought to be dissolved, and that as free states we have full power to nurture peace, facilitate alliances, regulate commerce, and to do all the other things that independent states rightly do. And for the support of this declaration, with a firm reliance on the protection of divine providence, we mutually pledge to each other our lives, our fortunes, and our sacred honor.
Thank you, John.